£3.29. Let's get our genuine, honest review as we walk through the door of the IBIS.
That's cute.
It's alright, isn't it?
It's nice and cool.
Hello, we come with the room.
There's a fly.
Aircon as well. Didn't expect any aircon. What happened? You just jumped on the bed and you just like sank down. There's only 2 pillows on a double bed, which is nowhere near enough for anyone. So we've got 3. Do we have a 4? Oh, we have 4. Oh, those 2 are sealed as well. I'm guessing they've just been cleaned or washed.
Yeah, we have like 8 pillows on our bed. We pack up 2.
Yeah, we've got about 8 pillows on our bed. Yes, we pull the lever for the windows. The windows come
The wrong lever.
down. So there's the Resid home over there in the corner. We have a video on that on our channel. And there's the RER train station that we just come out of at Val D Europe. And then straight down there, probably literally I'd say a mile, maybe just slightly over a mile, about a 20-minute walk, I guess, or like 3-minute train journey, is the Disneyland Paris. The Disneyland Paris as well.
So excited.
Look at this plug socket. This is some crazy like plug socket looking things. There's a couple of USBs on there. That's always welcome. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 plug sockets like a cube. That's pretty cool.
No tea and coffee?
I'm quite excited about that. There's a plug socket down there as well, which is nice. I do like a lot of plug sockets. Let's go on the hunt for plug sockets. Got some hangers there. A few shelves. Jump on the bed in a second, give it a test. Then, there's no, again, it's another hotel where there's no bedsides. There's no bedside plugs. Yeah, none on this side either. So that's our near. Oh, I mean that does reach. There's a lead. TV kind of embedded in the wall. I like that.
I like the fact that it's not got carpet. It's like this floor, so it's clean. And you get the dodgy stained carpet.
Yeah, sometimes.
It feels really, it's nice.
Yeah, the carpets get stained, don't they? Easy. So got some aircon controls here. I'll figure that out shortly, I guess. We definitely need to mention this bathroom step. It's very high and easily can be a trip hazard if you're not expecting it. That's the bathroom light. Quick check of the bathroom. Couple of cups. Sink. I mean, well, we're in an IBIS. It's pretty standard IBIS stuff. Big shower actually. Quite a big shower, like a big corner unit.
No tea and coffee.
We'll check out that in a second. Temperature wise. Toilet. Some towels. And a hairdryer. Yeah, but yeah, no tea and coffee. So most of the time when we stay at Disneyland Paris, we stay off-site because we're annual pass holders. We already have tickets. We just need to make reservations. And it's always cheaper off-site than on-site. This weekend, for example, is Pride weekend. And Disneyland Paris, with an annual pass discount of, I think it was 20 or 25%, they wanted close to like 800 euros or 830 euros, I think it was, for 2 nights at the Cheyenne for 2 people, room only, no breakfast. And it's just too much. So I think this, including breakfast, came to about 240 euros, something like that. So roughly about £100 or 100 euros a night, £100 a night as well, I guess. So yeah, you know, we're all for it. It's very close to the parks. We're here all the time anyway, so we know our way about. Always got to test out the beds in these places. Yeah, that'll do. Perfectly good night's sleep on the bed. I mean, we were knackered anyway, so we would have slept anywhere. But I've just realised it's not just one big double bed. Look, there's a massive gap in the middle. It's actually 2 single beds that are pushed together. There's not much to really see at any IBIS hotel. It's a budget-friendly, fit-for-purpose chain, and everything was clean. There didn't seem to be any stairs here, so you need to take the lift, as there didn't seem to be any rooms on the ground floor. Dinner menus were inside the lift. We never had dinner here, so it's not something we can comment on. The reception and lobby areas had a very urban feel, some fancy bike decor on the walls, plus a foosball table. There was a computer and a printer should you need to use that for business. There was also free Wi-Fi, and some guide maps of the local area. We got back to the hotel around 3 AM following a Disney after hours party, and there was no food available at reception, so we ordered from Uber Eats. It's the same app that we would use in the UK, and the hotel had no issues with this. We did have breakfast the next morning, which was your typical French hotel buffet, nice rectangle plates. There wasn't an awful lot of choice here, various croissants, bread. I didn't see any sausages, which might be a good thing. I don't seem to be a fan of these dodgy sausages at the hotels. I'm sure they're fine, just not for me. Same with the scrambled egg, it just always seems very runny and gloopy, again not really for me. The bacon seemed weird, kind of half hard American style bacon, with the other half being barely cooked. There was also cereals, yogurts, some fruit and very cold bottled water, juice and coffee machines as standard, and various flavoured herbal tea bags. Also, as a pro tip, don't forget to stock up on plenty of croissants. They'll certainly come in handy later on in the parks. Something we just noticed. The rate was at 135 when we checked in, and now it's Saturday night, it's gone up to 145. Claire's detective work.
I know.
So
I noticed this goofy thing.
do be careful, because there's tons of ibises around Marne La Vallée. You want to make sure, if you look at the map when you're booking it, you're basically right next door to Val D Europe, to Val D Europe train station, and the Resid home, which is there. Right next door to the IBIS, we've got the IBIS budget, which is obviously connected. I think there's about €10 difference in price.
Oh, I'm glad you trekked me to the expensive one.
So yeah, trek Claire to the expensive one. Let's just take a look. Oh, actually, look at it, it's 119. So 119.
That's for one person there.
Oh right, what was 145?
145 was for two people.
Oh right, 145 was for two people, 119 was for one person. Not sure if it has car parking. I believe it does round there. We're not using it, so we haven't really looked into it, but definitely do check. So the way that we would walk to Disneyland Paris from here at the IBIS is by going through the exit, I guess you would call it, next door to the Resid Home Hotel. Do go check out our video for full walking directions. Some really quick walking directions. From the Resid Home, you need to cross the road. I know it sounds silly, but if you're from the UK, in France they drive on the opposite side of the road, and you may not be used to looking the other way. Also, the vehicles are supposed to stop at a zebra crossing, but not everyone does. So just pay attention and be safe. Head left and you're just following the road around. It's a straight walk, head up to the bridge which goes over the train lines and cross the road. From here you'll see where the Disneyland Resort is. Walk up and take the first left and you'll see the Newport Bay Hotel on the right, possibly with Panorama Magique up in the air above it. Keep walking and you'll find yourself at the Five Guys restaurant and at Disney Village. The journey is approximately 1.3 miles according to Google Maps, and the walk is probably a lot simpler than I've actually made it sound. Just want to use this voiceover to add that I've always said Marne La Vallée, really just out of a habit. It's actually Marne La Vallée, with of course much better French pronunciation than what I have. Also, the IBIS Hotel does not have any transportation, a shuttle bus, free or paid for. So walking, catching the train, or maybe using a taxi are your only three options of getting to Disneyland Resort from the hotel. But we are going to take the train, or the RER A, from Val D Europe to the very last stop on the track, which is Marne La Vallée Chessy, which is Disneyland Paris. Also, just for a quick comparison, we've just noticed that over there at the Resid Home, it's at 242 for the night. IBIS is 145.
So I've just got us two tickets. I didn't get us a return because we don't know what time we're coming back, so we'll probably end up walking. It was €4.30 for two adult singles, which is not that bad, I think.
Yeah, not entirely sure what time the last train is, but it's definitely not going to be at like 2 a.m. However, all the trains here go to Marne La Vallée, and this one's approaching, so we need to go. So Claire, first time at the IBIS, what do you think?
I really like it. The room's just functional, it's nice, the bed and the pillows are so comfy, it's ridiculous. It's worth it just for that. Breakfast was okay, not amazing.
No, the breakfast one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's typical, really, like cheese, eggs.
Just continental, the eggs were a little bit like suspicious.
Yeah, the eggs were suspicious, definitely.
I had one bite and I was just like, yeah, that's but no, I really like it. I'd stay there again for sure. I think it's worth the money for what we need it for. It's great.
Nothing I don't really like about it. There was only like a couple of small towels, which was the like a negative, but you know, not a deal breaker. But yeah, overall, we'd definitely stay there again. Nice and cheap. We know where we're going outside of Disney because we make this trip very often. And like I always say, if you don't need tickets and you're an annual pass holder, I would certainly recommend staying off site. If you do need tickets, stay on site. We're about to get off at Disney now, so until next time, let's chip.